Morbid Facts, Part 736. In 2003, wrestling legend The Iron Sheik sat in a courtroom watching the man who had murdered his beloved daughter, Marissa. Hidden inside his mouth was a razor blade. His plan was to leap across the aisle and slit the killer's throat in front of a packed courtroom. But at the last moment, his family physically surrounded him, begging him not to throw his own life away, and he broke down in their arms. The killer was sentenced to life in prison, and in the years afterward, Sheik put down the drugs and worked hard to rebuild his life as a tribute to his daughter. On his grave in Stratford-upon-Avon, William Shakespeare left a chilling warning. "Blessed be the man who spares these stones, and cursed be he that moves my bones." Yet in 2016, ground-penetrating radar revealed a disturbing truth. The head of his grave showed signs of tampering, with a mysterious brick repair where his skull should be. The discovery gave new credence to a long-dismissed urban legend that grave robbers stole Shakespeare's skull in the late 1700s. Morbid Facts, Part 623. Ezra Miller has a long track record of disturbingly erratic and violent behavior that has deeply tarnished his public image. In 2020, Miller was caught on video choking a woman and throwing her to the ground outside of a bar in Iceland, an act the victim later confirmed was not staged. In 2022, he was arrested multiple times in Hawaii for aggressive outbursts, including lunging at patrons in a karaoke bar and throwing a chair that struck a woman in the head. That same year, Miller was accused of grooming a 12-year-old girl and using drugs, intimidation, and emotional manipulation to control her. He then hosted a woman and her children inside a home in Vermont that was allegedly filled with unattended firearms and marijuana, where one toddler reportedly nearly choked on a bullet. Reports have also surfaced of Miller claiming to be a messianic figure, identifying as both Jesus and the devil. With his career now in shambles, Miller has acknowledged his suffering from complex mental health issues. Morbid Facts, Part 735. In 2007, NASA astronaut Lisa Nowak made headlines for one of the strangest scandals in space history. Obsessed with her ex-boyfriend's new partner, Lisa drove 900 miles from Houston to Orlando in a single stretch, allegedly wearing adult diapers so she wouldn't have to stop for the bathroom. In her car, police found a BB gun, a knife, pepper spray, rubber tubing, and trash bags, tools suggesting a plan to kidnap. She ambushed Colleen Shipman in an airport parking lot, spraying her with mace before being arrested. Once a respected astronaut who had flown on the Space Shuttle Discovery, Nowak became infamous as the first NASA astronaut ever fired after the bizarre meltdown. In 2009, she managed to avoid jail time, receiving a year of probation and community service. This disturbing sign was recently put up at a cemetery in Tampa Bay. In January of 2004, Texas math teacher Alejandro Navarro checked into the ER with serious heart and kidney problems, knowing he might not make it out. But instead of resting, he pulled out his laptop and started grading papers, determined to finish his students' work even as doctors prepared him for critical care. The next day, Navarro tragically passed away, and the photo his daughter shared of him bent over his computer in the hospital went viral.